right, y'all, so I'm back over here. I'm in White Bear Lake. So I just had to drop something off at the bar. It was kind of crazy. It was almost like a little flashback. So if y'all, especially shout out to my new subscribers. Again, I'd like to introduce myself. I had a crazy flashback, y'all. I mean, this was something else. Hopefully 12 don't bother me out here, but because it's the latest I ever been out here at White Bear Lake this late. But I went to this bar. It's White Bear Lake bar, right? I had to drop something off. It's part of my Dash Chronicles. So if any of my new subscribers, shout out to y'all. We got some new ones that signed in probably because they watched the grouper attack. And if y'all know me, you know I'm an IT professional. There used to be a former tech trainer that was an author that wrote books. And I started talking about my story before I got into tech. And so I started to write my own stories or talk about my stories. People wanted to know what life was like before tech. And then I started branching it off to a science fiction horror subgenre with different characters in my life. So for all the new subscribers,
that's the sound of me flying free. See, I might have somebody you know. Come get me, Willie.
I happened to be looking at the Dash Chronicles. So I started dashing, and so I cover the city. I cover the hood, I cover the suburbs, I cover everywhere I go, and to give y'all a look on what the city looks like. But if y'all go back to my old stories, I'm gonna have to put the story in. I had like a crazy flashback. If y'all go back and watch the Mina story, I go in the bar and I get ready to drop something off. They say, okay, hand it to the bartender. And the bartender is, So she's like, oh, is it paid for already? I said, yeah, it's already paid for and everything like that. But when I walk right in, I think it's about to light. I think it's about to rain, y'all. It's thunder coming down. This 61 right now. I'm on 61 North. Now if I bust a left right here, you get on White Bear Avenue, and I think that brings you actually, you know what? Yeah, I think that does bring you, because we're around the lake right now, White Bear. I think we're around White Bear Lake right now. So check this out, right? Check this out. I go into the bar and I get looked. It's just two white guys that standing by this chick. But she like a little older, and she looked just like Mina, man. She was thick like her. She looked just like her. So it was kind of like a little flashback. But she kind of looked Hispanic, and Mina kind of looked like that. So if you kind of look at my old stories, the Adventures of DP stories, and you be like, man, what is he talking about? But she kind of favors. She just kept.
Jasmine obliges, but she still, you could still tell that she's kind of a little salty. You know what I'm saying? So now we get in the car. We get in Jasmine's car, because I think she had a Suburban or something.
I'm telling you, D, I cook, clean, all of that. You gonna eat good, be good, and look good. You keep running with them little hoes, they ain't got nothing for you. Mm-hmm. I'm the whole meal.
Staring at me. And I'm just trying to handle my business. Like I'm a taking guy, so I ain't really. But I was just thinking to myself, man. It was funny because I was just kind of thinking to myself, like, she's paying. I think she was just having an open conversation with him. But man, in my heydays, man, please. In my heydays, I would have been, because she looking real hard. I'm doing my job, but in my heyday, if you would have caught me in my 25, 26, or if I just would have been a single like Kraft cheese dude, I would have been, hey, how you doing? This your man or your boyfriend or whoever this is? Oh no, these are my friends at the bar. Oh, what's going on? Women start staring at you and stuff like that. You address yourself. You ask who the people is. You don't just go in. You say, hey, You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you wanna know who you dealing with. You don't just, you know, you wanna know who you dealing with. So, but nah, man, she looked just like Nita, man. Looked just like her. That shit looked scary for a minute. But, you know, gotta keep it pushing. So today, the last couple of days, I didn't do no dashing because, you know, the weather was bad. You know, I didn't like the weather. You know, the weather was it was hard to breathe. So I just decided just not to do it. So right here, if y'all look, I'm on County Road E. Off to the right, if you go to the right, that's Vadnais Heights. I talked about Vadnais Heights. If you keep going straight, it's gonna say Vadnais Heights. But off to your left, you have the Enterprise. We're on 61 at County Road E. You have the Enterprise rental. That's where I usually rent my cars when I'm going camping and whatnot sometimes. And there's this, there's a good Greek or a Mediterranean restaurant called Black Sea. They got one in St. Paul. I never been to the one in St. Paul, but I do go to this one from time to time. If I just want something that's, you know, not too bad for me, I'll just go to that one. I'll just go to this one right here. Damn, man, that was crazy, man. I'm gonna start. I think what I'm gonna do. Now it says White Bear Lake. I think what I'm gonna do is I gotta kind of show y'all. Damn, it's really flashing. I'm gonna show y'all some of my old stories, but then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try something a little different. I think I might try to start shortening these things up. I might start trying to make little mini snippets or something and then retell the stories again. Maybe I'll do that with some of the stories or some of the things I'm doing, so y'all can kind of see how I could bring y'all into the world. Because remember, I started this off as like a tech channel, and I said, well, I really don't have enough tech stuff, reviews and all of that, in order to really, you know, like I don't really do all of the gadget stuff as much, and you know, I don't really use my laptop that much, so I'll be on the road. You know, any kind of way for me to make a buck, I'm gonna make a buck. That's just how I am. So this is a way that I can do what I started off as, what they call the slithers. The slithers were basically days. Oh, this White Bear Lake, White Bear Avenue, I need right here. Yeah, I need this because I'm about to go get me some hoagie bread. They don't really got too much over here. They got a McDonald's and all that, but they ain't really got too much over here like that. They really don't. Yeah, so we'll go over here. But yeah, if y'all new subscribers, y'all go and check out the Adventures of Count Stacula. I got my playlist. I'm gonna put that on here as well. I might start shortening up my Dash Chronicles a little bit. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It all depends on what y'all think, man. If y'all want it the format that I normally do, then I'll roll with that. I gotta start reading some more books, man. I feel like my vocabulary is starting to wane. Y'all ever had that situation where you like, damn, man, I don't seem to be talking right. I know it ain't no damn old age. Shit, I ain't that damn old. It is really, oh man, it's so crazy. Damn, this shit really flashing out here, Jack. It's time for me to get in the crib. It's time for me to get in the house. get a cold brew. I think I'm gonna get it. I think I deserve a cold brew. I'm gonna get a cold brew, y'all.